Hey, what's up guys, Anthony here, another Transformers review. Today I will be doing Transformers Beast Wars Rhinox. He's a rhino. He has a gold horn and red eyes. He has nice skin detailing, looks pretty realistic, feels pretty realistic too. Like it's not like plastic, it's like rough and everything. It's pretty cool. See, it's got nice molded detail. His mouth can open and close, but you can see his face when you do that, so I just tend to keep it either closed or just kind of like that. Other than that, pretty accurate to the show. Take a look. Let's see. He doesn't really have much articulation. He can move his legs, and these legs can the front legs can barely move. Then, like I said before, jaw opens and closes. But pretty good, nice representation of what he was in the series. So yeah, he's a maximal. So let's go ahead and maximize Rhinox. First thing you want to do is you want to split the back end open, and sword pops out. You want to open it up, and inside you have a bunch of his weapons. And you basically just kind of want to start pulling them out. So you have two little maces. Just go ahead and wiggle those out. You have a blade, saw blade looking thing right here. Just wiggle if I can get it. Just pop that out. And then straighten his legs out real quick. Come under here. This panel, you want to lift that up. And I'm going to take out this green piece right here and just set all that off to the side and close the panel back up. Then you want to rotate the legs around, flip out the foot, then come around back and flip out the heel spur. And now you can stand Rhinox up. Next, what you want to do is you want to take that panel, and that will form his waist piece. Just go ahead and fold these panels down a little bit, just to get some clearance. And you want to untab his arms from in here. And that out of the way, straighten the arms out. Like that. And you want to take the rhino's eye and you want to push that all the way down to kind of form a chest piece, or the sides of the chest piece. Take the rhino head and move these panels out of the way and collapse that back, and then fold these two panels over it. And lastly, flip down the chest plate, and there is Rhinox in his robot mode. He's a bit of a shell former, but you know, it's alright. It's the early 90s. It's not like what we have now. Let's see. Pretty cool. I like how the feet fold back like that and form shoulder pads. He's an earlier Beast Wars figure. So he does have a battle mask. Just kind of stick your nail either behind it or in between it and flip it open. And now here's his nowhere near show accurate face. And his shield, face shield thing, whatever that's supposed to be. Not a fan of the battle masks. I'm not going to take it off because I don't feel like losing it. Anyway, so all those pieces you pulled off before. This is his sword. I've seen people hold it like this, have him hold it like sideways. I just kind of, or even like this, I just kind of leave it like this. Just plug it into his hand right there. I don't know if I've ever seen the sword on the show yet, or on the show at all, but it's there. Looks pretty cool though. And then you want to take all these pieces that you took off before, and what you do with them is you take this blade and you put it on this black peg right here, and then you take one of the maces and you stick it, there's two holes, and you tab each one in. And now you have his mace thing from the show. And if you click this button, it spins. That's a pretty cool gimmick. I like it. And if you don't like the maces, you can take them off and store them in those panels where you got them, and then he can just have his Gatling gun. But I like to keep the maces on there because they were featured in the show. And you can pose them however you want. Like you can have them like tilted, like you can have them like that. It doesn't matter. I just kind of tend to keep them straight out. The only problem that with this is when you put it into his hand, you can't really activate it anymore, which is kind of sad because it's a pretty cool gimmick. You can kind of get it, but other than that, it's just kind of there now. And yeah. Due to these big panels, he can't really move his feet a lot. But you still can get like a couple of cool poses out of him with the gun and the sword. Like you can have him, like he can bring the sword over his head and swing it, and yeah. For a side comparison, next to Tigatron, he's about a little bit tinier than Tigatron. I know it kind of looks bigger, but he's a lot bulkier than most of the deluxe figures. So this is Beast Wars Rhinox. I got him for about 20-25 bucks. Pretty cool. If you can find them for less or equal that price, complete, definitely worth picking up. Or if you want one with a more show accurate face and rhino mode, more like realistic rhino mode, get the 10th anniversary edition, because there's a couple more paint apps and he actually has a maximal symbol. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.